Hello everyone, Elvian here. We are finally back with another manga review. One Piece. Oh my god, sorry for my absence. It's just everything could have went wrong last week went wrong. I don't want to go too far into it, but I don't know. Basically, I work overtime, got sick, but still went to work. uh, shouldn't do that. But yeah, sick overtime, and also my computer stopped working, and then I had to reset it, so I lost my data, and also my internet's been not great. Although the last few hours have been actually kind of good for my internet. Currently downloading Rebirth of the Souls, re-downloading Rebirth of the Souls, and that seems to be going fine. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna get back into a normal week this week. Now I'm in a weird position since I'm reviewing volume 84 One Piece here. However, I read this volume like a week ago, like right when it was like, oh, my computer's not working, so I'll just read One Piece. That's something I can do. But then everything went. I couldn't get to record since the computer issue and then work and stuff. So yeah, I read this volume like last week, and I don't have the best memory. But I don't know if like going through rereading everything in the volume. That's kind of weird. Oh, it's not really weird. If I was diligent, if I was a good YouTuber, I would do that. So this might be a shorter video. By the way, the format has changed. I just mentioned that on my last like two videos. If you're not into those series, but you should watch some JoJo's and Naruto. Watch those two. But yeah, instead of just um, instead of just mindlessly scrolling through the manga, commenting on everything, I'll just give my thoughts in general in like a vlog type thing. Um, it also means no cover thing. I should put something here, like a post. I should put my poster there. But anyways, One Piece. Yes, One Piece. I did enjoy this volume. It was good. Oh man, Sanji versus Luffy. That was a big fight. Well, Luffy just kind of let him have it. Let Sanji kind of let him hit him or kick him, kick. Uh, yeah, you can totally tell how much Sanji doesn't want to do this. And how much it hurts him to do it. But I do have to wonder like how much Sanji has really learned from Robin's arc, Water 7 and Impel Down. Wait, not Impel Down, Enies Lobby. That's the arc. Because like, Luffy's not gonna give up on you, Sanji. You know that, right? You know that. He knows that. I don't doubt he knows that. But I'm just wondering, like, what he thinks he's doing. Maybe it's just a show for just Germa guys, his family. Maybe that's true, but I don't know, man. I, also, maybe he thinks that like Germa guys, they already have like a platoon or something in the East Blue ready to kill Zeph, at a moment's notice. Cause that could be true. That seems like something they could be doing. Although they haven't really explicitly said it, So I think that remains to be seen. Other that is a reasonable fear. Also, there's the handcuffs. Exploding is bad. So I don't understand why he's doing what he's doing. But it just really hurts. Um, Nami's slap on Sanji was great too. That was great. Man. But yeah, before there was a lot of stuff before that. Like, let's see, Luffy beat that. What was the guy? Sorry, I got some chapter. Like, I'm looking the wiki just to go through stuff. Just in case I missed something. But yeah, Luffy beat the Cracker guy, who just spent like 3 chapters lecturing Luffy on how he's not strong enough to beat them, and he just ate the biscuit soldiers, and hoping he would run out of stamina, and it kind of worked. He got really fat, but that's cool. Fat Luffy's cool. That was great. Um, and then like the kingdom went on lockdown. I guess it's on lockdown. That's crazy. Apparently Charlotte, Linlin has, in addition to her power, or like her devil fruit power, she also has like 2 things that control the weather. Like this, was it Prometheus? Is it Prometheus and Zeus? Um, that's crazy. She keeps becoming more OP. It's crazy. Oh man. And yeah, the Germa guys they're going into the castle. Brooke is going into Cat Brooke, and the other guy, what was it? Pedro, yes. They want to get the poneglyph copy. Um Brooke enters it, and then like, so I do wonder like what he can do, against those homie guys. They were like what, given power from um Charlotte's soul, right? With her soul fruit. Damn it. But he's a soul king, so I wonder what he can do here. Um, so that's interesting. Um, Now I wonder. There's some interesting mysteries that are going on here. One of them is how Big Mom's has said that the reason she could have become the Pirate King if Lola's marriage went through, and because it didn't, she didn't become the Pirate King. So that's very interesting. That what do we don't know what Lola's other family was that she was marrying, because who the hell else could she have been married or been parents to or whatever? Um, is a marriage was a political marriage when they able to her to become a pirate king. It was like, what? Why? How would that have done that? That I'm interested. Please tell me more about this. Yeah, Chopper and Carrot have been caught in the like book thing. Hope they can get out. Um, and so is Sanji like agreed to marry Pudding just because like is Linlin, Big Mom apparently is super nice in that she'll let the pirates go, the Straw Hats go if he agrees to the marriage. Um, yeah, I think that's what's going on. Um, yeah. Damn it. Luffy and Nami are being held in the castle, and then Pudding, comes up and tells them that she's not going to accept Sanji's marriage proposal, but then whispers something, and then the volume ends. What did it end on again? It was like, what did you say? And then she says goodbye. What the hell? What's going on? Pudding is so nice. I like pudding. Well, not the food really. I'm not that big of a fan of the food, but pudding, the character is nice. And there's a lot of Big Mom pirates that have kind of shown up or and stuff. None of them have made my eye. Oh yeah, but there's also some other reveals. You see like Sanji fight was it Niji um or Yonji, one of them. Uh, and like you see how much he hates them because they tried to hurt that chef girl, you know, and they disgraced the food, by not eating it. Everything is everything that Sanji doesn't like. And we kind of see how he got his chivalry from Zeph. I think that's kind of obvious. But yeah, they're apparently so Sanji's brothers are like superhuman. They're Germa 66. They're cloning humans that like grow faster and are superhuman. But apparently Sanji is not one of them. Uh so yeah, I mean that's interesting. I wonder if his leg is still superhuman. Like they just forgot that. Or didn't realize that his leg was superhuman. Wouldn't that to be a cool explanation for why his legs are so great? You know. Cool. Um, and let's see. Oh yeah, Sanji's dad worked with Vegapunk. We're really we've gotten a lot of information of Vegapunk. We just haven't seen him. I think like talk and stuff, right? I think. Um, Frankie was the one that studied Vegapunk stuff. I believe during the time skip. Um, yeah, I think that's mostly what's going on. That's where everyone is at, I think. But yeah, I mean, there was more characters like being introduced. Oh yeah, Tamago, the French guy, talked about there are roughly 30 poneglyphs in the world, and 9 of them reveal truths of the world. I'm not sure what counts as a truth of the world. Like what's the other what's the other ones? Well, I think since there's like 4 that are like that reveal the road that are like the road poneglyphs. Wasn't it Robin read one in Alabasta that was like the history of the Alabasta? Is that one of the truths of the world, or is that just history? I mean, I don't know if I mean history is truth. I'm not sure. What do the other ones reveal lies of the world? Are they just not? Are they just history stuff that isn't related to stuff the world government doesn't want you to know? That's well, interesting. Oh yeah, Nami had a good moment when they had surrounded Luffy after he fought Sanji, and she with the storm that Big Mom made, she was able to use her lightning abilities very nicely. I think that was nice. Yeah, after that they were captured and then they got her Vivre card. That's that. But yeah, I'm interested in where everything's going. You know, um, it was looking up to be a interesting arc. So yeah, yep. This is I told you it would be probably short. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.